Welcome to another episode of the Diary of a Startup Girl. Today, we shall be narrating ShopRite as a business. I will be looking at its success, its business model, its business strategies, its strength, its weakness, as well as what the future looks like for ShopRite. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, and to like, because together we grow as a community of startups in Africa. Founded in 1979 in South Africa, ShopRite has grown from a small chain of grocery stores in Africa's largest supermarket group, operating over 3,000 stores across more than 10 countries. This is the short story of how ShopRite built a retail empire on the continent, a tale of strategy, localization, expansion, and survival in Africa's most volatile economies. ShopRite began in Brackenfell, Western Cape Town, South Africa, when Pep Store acquired a small 8-store grocery chain in 1979. With visionary leadership under Whitney Berson, the company set out to create a low-cost, high-volume retail model, selling goods at low margin but high turnover. The idea is keep prices low, stock everyday essential, and reach the working class consumer. By the 1990s, ShopRite had become a dominant force in South Africa, but Besson had a bigger vision: the whole of Africa. In the early 2000s, ShopRite embarked on a massive expansion across Africa, establishing stores in countries with growing urban population and rising middle classes. Their key strategy, yes, it is first movers advantage. They moved into cities before competitors, built large format stores, and set up centralized supply chain. Countries like Angola, Nigeria, Zambia, and Ghana were among the first targets. Despite logistical challenges, currency instability, and import difficulties, ShopRite managed to stay ahead by 1. Owning their supply chain logistics, 2. Building local sourcing networks, 3. Customizing product offering to local tastes, and 4. Offering stable employment to locals. By 2015, ShopRite had become a symbol of modern retail across Africa. Clean, well-stocked stores, and promised consistency and quality. Now let's look at the business model of ShopRite. ShopRite's model is simple but powerful. First is everyday low prices (EDLP). ShopRite emphasizes low prices every day rather than heavy promotional pricing. This attracts a price-sensitive African customer. And the second model is centralized distribution. The group built regional distribution centers, reducing dependency on unreliable local suppliers and controlling product quality. And the third model was scale and bulk purchasing. ShopRite negotiates low suppliers' prices by buying in large quantities and passes some of those savings to consumers. And fourthly, local strategy, that is location strategy. Most ShopRite stores are located in urban centers, near transport hubs, or within retail plazas, many of which ShopRite owns or anchors. And fifth, hybrid retail approach. They combine supermarket groceries. They combine supermarket groceries with non-food products such as clothing, appliances via OK Furniture, and even fast food, which is called Hungry Lion. Then let's look at the strengths and advantages of ShopRite. The first strength of ShopRite is brand recognition and trust. ShopRite became a trusted brand through consistency, quality control, and affordability, especially important in countries with volatile pricing. Secondly, local employment. In each country, ShopRite heavily hires and trains locals, boosting their public image and building community loyalty. Thirdly, vertical integration. From sourcing to logistics, ShopRite controls much of its value chain, helping it navigate supply distribution better than most. Fourthly, first movers dominance. Being the first large-scale supermarket in several markets gave ShopRite brand entrenchment and real estate leverage. On the other hand, ShopRite faced some challenges and weaknesses, which are overexposure to risk markets. While both ShopRite expansion exposed it to unpredictable economic and political climate, in Nigeria, high operating costs, currency devaluation, import restriction, and rent inflation caused ShopRite to exit after years of loss making. 2. Supply chain pressure. Despite strong logistics, cross-border operations still faces custom delays, infrastructure issues, and inconsistent regulation. 3. Perception of being foreign. In some regions, especially during economic downturn, ShopRite faces anti-foreign sentiments, protests, or looting during unrest. 4. E-commerce weakness. While physical retail boomed, ShopRite struggled to pivot quickly to e-commerce, especially in regions with rising online competition. What are the adaptation and the future of ShopRite? ShopRite today is no longer just about expansion, it is about consolidation and innovation. Exit from West Africa. In 2021, ShopRite sold its Nigerian operations to local investors. It also scaled back into other Western African countries, opting to focus on Southern Africa and countries with more stable retail climates. Secondly, digital retail push. In South Africa, ShopRite launched Checkers 6060, a 60 minutes grocery delivery app that became the country's top e-commerce grocery service within a year. It also investing in self-checkout loyalty programs and cashless solution. Expansion into value retail is another feature that ShopRite is working towards. ShopRite is growing its USave and ShopRite X brands, smaller format discount focused store designed for both urban and pre-urban community. Green. ShopRite is going into green energy. The company is adopting solar powered stores, sustainable packaging, and waste reduction program to align with ESG trends. What are the legacies and lessons that we have learned from ShopRite thus far? ShopRite's journey is a masterclass in how to scale retail in Africa, combining localization pricing, strategy, and operational control with smart timing and real estate dominance. But it is also a cautionary tale. Expansion in Africa is not just about opportunity, it's about managing volatility. In Cape Town to market in Lusaka, ShopRite has grown to become not just a store, but the king of retail in Africa. The future of retail business in Africa is becoming faster, smarter, and digital. And in the middle of this, ShopRite is not planning to back out. ShopRite is planning to be at the center of it all to keep on leading modern retail in Africa. I believe that as a startup, you have learned one business tip or the other from the story of ShopRite as I have narrated today. See you again next time on the next episode of Diary of a Startup Girl, where I will be discussing and narrating another business in the world and we'll learn from it. Thank you so much for your time. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, and to like, because together we grow as a community of startups in Africa. Bye.